We begin by preparing 400 grams of cottage cheese. You can buy this in the shop, but I prefer to make it on my own. We bring 2 litres of full cream milk to the boil. Stir to avoid milk settling and scorching. Keep a 1/3 cup of vinegar on hand. As the milk begins to boil, add some of the vinegar and again stir this gently. When it begins to boil again, add more vinegar and stir well. Continue a gentle stir until curds separate from the whey. Remove and strain the curds and place them in a clean bowl. Keep the whey. I'm going to show you how to produce something creamy, delicious and absolutely mouth-watering. Believe me, it's worth sticking around to the end of this video to find out exactly what we can do with this whey. Now, place 400 grams of feta cheese into a bowl, then add the 400 grams of cottage cheese. Add 3 eggs, 1/3 cup of milk, chop up 4 spring onions and add to the mixture, and 1 cup of Greek plain yogurt. Mix all this together, but make sure to leave the mixture in a lumpy consistency. It's best to use a fork. Do not turn it into a blended mess. It is the individual components of this mixture that give a great tiropita its palatable texture. Once you bite into it, you should be able to pick out the individual tastes and textures, rather than singular combined flavour. We mix equal amounts of butter and olive oil. Make sure butter is melted before adding oil. Grease the bottom of a pan, similar to the one in this video, and begin laying out layers of phyllo pastry. After placing each layer, splash some of the butter and oil mixture randomly over the sheets. Carefully place another layer down and repeat. A good rule of thumb is to never flatten or apply too much pressure between sheets. You will want them to kind of float on top of each other in such a way that as they are baking, airflow and heat can be achieved between the layers. This is what helps to get the pastry as crispy as possible and to penetrate that crunchiness deep into the pie. Take about 2/3 of the remaining sheets, roll them up, slice them into thin strips. Separate the strips and then scatter them evenly throughout the dish. Drizzle more oil mixture over the strips. Now once this is done, distribute your cheese mixture evenly throughout the baking dish and over the top of the strips. Finish the dish off by covering the mixture with the remainder of the pastry sheets. Tuck in the sides with a spatula. Optionally, you can scatter some sesame seeds and then it's ready for baking. In an air-forced oven, preset to 180 degrees, cook the pie for about 30 to 40 minutes or until well browned. Remove from the oven, let it cool for 10 minutes and cut yourself a portion and treat yourself to a slice of heaven.
Let me know about your favourite baked pastry dish in the comments below. As promised, now I'm going to show you what to do with the leftover whey. We start by warming up the whey, and just as it starts to bubble, add 1 cup of milk. Stir gently until it rises to a boil and add more milk. Only stir as needed and do not stir vigorously. Continue this process, gentle stir, bring to boil, then adding more milk. Once about 3 cups of milk have been added, let the mixture rest a couple of minutes so that the curds set. Once the curds have separated from the whey, scoop them out and place them into a container. It can be eaten hot or refrigerated and eaten cold. Ricotta is not a cheese. Ricotta is the leftover protein in whey after the cheese making process has ended. The name itself means recooked. This is such a delicious treat when eaten hot and fresh. It can be eaten with honey and optionally some crushed pistachios or nuts of choice. It also goes well with mixed berries and other fruit. Ricotta is not as thick and heavy as cottage cheese, but rather lighter and creamier. Please try and enjoy. Post your opinions in the comments section. Let the rest of us know how you enjoy eating fresh ricotta.